Hey guys and gals, I got another one for you today. So right when I got done doing the last video, jumped back into the platoon, and we're on Arctic region in an encounter match, and we're in our tier 9s in a tier 10 match, and Cup's working on a contract where he needs to get spotted target hits or spotted damage. So on this, I tell him to get into G6 up onto those rocks, and he potentially can get spotting damage up into like A5 and then over on the beach in H9. But I tell him it's going to be dangerous because they spawn over on the 0 line. So there is no arty. If he gets spotted in the field, he should be okay. And he's almost there, and nothing's been spotted yet. So chances are him making it is going to be pretty solid. I'm in my Conway in J4. Thyderian's going to take an advanced location into A4, which is usually really an excellent position. But he's going to end up not having any cover there. So Cup's already hard at it. Pen's at E5. And then behind him there's an E1. He doesn't spot it though because we got a Sheridan down in J7. So there's another E1, and you can see on their team they have a T10 and 3 E1s platooned up. They have an Indian Panzer on their sniper hill in C7. I track that T10, and then my teammates are going to take him to Pound Town. They have a Conqueror hull down right there. Cup gets a nice shot into him there. And at this point, it's just a patience game. As far as map locations, if you are in a mobile tank with decent gun depression and turret armor, this is a good location for you. Now you do run the risk of the beach just pushing in on here, which makes it difficult to hold this position. However, if you do have a lot of support back on like G4 to K4 like Cup does, then this is a really strong position. They could also counter this with C3, and then really Cup would have to like tuck in behind this mountain more. He'd have to be more to his left, otherwise he'd be getting shot in the back right now. But like I said, Thyderian's up in like B4, so they're not really advancing past A5 at this point. Drewski gets shut down by the Sheridan. And Cup lets me know that this Conqueror is hull down over on the beach, so it's really just pointless for him to try to trade shots with them. To sit there and aim his gun will pretty much just make him trade ineffectively. Alright, so now they're starting to make a beach push. Their E1s are getting a little bit more aggressive. This Cup turns around, deal with that. Gets another shot into the Conqueror. I think he's shooting HE at him. I didn't check the damage hit there. And I can see the 1390, so I get a shot into him. Cup shuts their Sheridan down. And really you can see that their platoon of the 3 E1s and the T10, there was only one E1 left, so they must have just been telling him that they want to go to the next game, so he ends up and drowns himself. Kind of a boring match. We have the advantage 4-2. However, I wouldn't say we have any type of map control, and I believe at this point, Thyderian's getting pushed on. Yeah, there he is in his STI. He's down to 24 hit points. So unfortunately, the Centurion 7-1 doesn't get enough vision out for him to get good spotting target hits here. The scouts are in the middle of the map, so they're really doing most of the spotting. However, Cup's reaping the rewards. Now, you see me, I went in to go fight this Conqueror, and the Conqueror asks for help, and he's got a mouse sitting in G9. So unfortunately, after the Conqueror tracks me and damages my loader, or kills my loader, I put them back together, and when I went back up to shoot the Conqueror, the mouse hits me again and takes out my loader and my driver, so I'm pretty much stuck on the beach there. I did switch to Hesh to try to get some damage out onto the mouse because he was in a really good armored location that I wasn't going to be able to dig him out of. And after about my third shot, that Conqueror is going to push on me. And I asked Cup for help. But he's doing some good work up here, getting some good damage out. And then at some point this Conqueror is just going to drive over to me, and since my driver's dead, I just can't get up the hill effectively. Cup's got shots on this Patriot. There's also a motion up there. So that Conqueror takes another swipe at him. Now I'm going to speed this up a little bit. So our Hawk starts moving up off base. He's trying to get in an advanced location. Cup gets a nice shot into the Waffle Trogger. And another shot puts him down to a one shot. And now our Hawk puts the motion down to a one shot. And this is where the Conqueror came over and killed me. Their motion kills our mouse. Our King Tiger takes out their motion. It's an 8v9. Now we have our E4 there holding that Conqueror down, and our T57 Heavy just makes a terrible play here. I'd like to switch to his tank. So this Indian Panzer's been up on their sniper hill the whole time. He gives his side to him. Not only does he give his side to him, but his gas tank is damaged, so he could get lit on fire here pretty easily by taking shots in the rear. He gets tracked by the mouse, and what he shouldn't do here is unload his clip, because at this angle you're not going to pen the mouse. But he continues to just unload his clip, and now he's reloading. So the Conqueror throws a shell in him, and then he should have tried to avoid contact on the mouse here, but he also doesn't do that. So he gets tracked here, and the Conqueror shuts him down. Alright, so our Hawk is pretty healthy, but the Patriot and the Waffle Trogger E100 combine in together to kill him. Cup shuts the Patriot down. And now this is an interesting play. So the Mouse and the Conqueror want to take the e4 out, which is, I think is a good play. However, when this is all happening, at first we were thinking take the Mouse out. But since the Conqueror was behind the rock, the e4 could only shoot the Mouse, so that leaves Cup with being able to cover the e4 and take down the Conqueror. Which takes it down to a 3v2. It goes from a nail biter to probably going to win this thing. Now you can never count out a Waffle Trogger E100, so we definitely are telling Cup to take it easy. Alright, so he's going to get up to this hill. He's going to spot that Indian Panzer. He's just making sure that he's not too high for the Waffle Trogger. Indian Panzer tries to find a shot. He shuts him down. Cup wants to go unspotted here, make sure that the Waffle doesn't have any advantages on him. And the Waffle gets spotted. So it's just a matter of shutting him down. Cup gets that final shot in. 26 pens, 5 kills. Just a very nice game in the Centurion 7-1. We were talking about the different guns that it packs, and it packs a small, fast reloading gun. I think it's a 20-pounder. You can get a lot of shells out, but you have to do a lot more work to get the damage, where this, the big gun that he uses, it just gets the damage out. And you just have to deal with the reload time. But as long as you're hull down and you're in a safe location, then you can get the damage out. As you can see here, Cup does 8,700 damage, which puts me right back into a video and away from the platoon. So I'm going to get back in there. You guys have a great day or night. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.